real quick. Oh my God, that thing is so hefty. I'm just gonna leave it there for a second. Today's stream is still not brought to you by ICE, but we got it here because we know that's gonna happen. Welcome to the show. My name is Justin Roby. I'm the host of Robeytech. Robeytech is a show dedicated to PC building. Sometimes we do tech news, sometimes we show off really crazy cases, but for the most part, we build 3 PCs a week. You're gonna watch me do a full build. Sometimes I'll struggle, sometimes I'll make mistakes. Sometimes you guys will help me find things, but this is more like what PC building is, and that's why I love doing it live. What is happening on the show today? Let me see where we're at. We're gonna build in this massive Thermaltake AH T600. It's literally called the ATAC Helicopter Chassis.
Get to the chopper!
It is massive. It weighs freaking 60 pounds, empty. It is made of mostly steel and tempered glass. This is another commission build for Foosball Patriot, who's you see him over on Twitch. In fact, I got so excited about this build, I kind of undercharged him, which is kind of funny. I was like, this build has to be awesome, and in doing so, didn't pay attention to the bottom line. But that's okay. Sometimes we do stuff like that. Here's the dad joke. What do you see when the Pillsbury Doughboy bends over? Donuts. Donuts. Donut. My wife asked me to go get 6 cans of Sprite at the grocery store. I realized when I got home I had picked 7 Up. That's pretty good too, Brian Marquez. Oh man, the PC case is huge. Yes, it's massive. We're gonna strip it here in a minute. Oh, this thing is so hefty. Oh. This thing is so big. These like massive thumb screws. So crazy. Oh my gosh. Just like it's a thick boy case. There we go. Just pop off. There we go. Just take these off right here. There we go. And this just pops off. And so there, that's our motherboard part right here. Just gotta put it out of the way. Okay, let's go through the parts real quick. Starting with our CPU, this is the Ryzen 9 3900 XT. This is a 12-core, 24-thread CPU. We're going to be putting that in some of my favorite boards, and that's the B550 Aorus Elite for RAM. We're using, of course, the Trident Z Neo. This is the AMD edition. This is 32 gigs. He has more storage drives, but right now we're only going to be sticking in a single 1 terabyte Western Digital Blue SN550. This is the Aorus Liquid Cooler 360. This requires a 360 rad cooler. We're going to be mounting that right next to the motherboard. Sticking with the Thermaltake brand, we are also going to be using their RGB 850 watt PSU. So this is the Thermaltake Tough Power series. We also have their Ring Plus fans. So everything is going to be controlled via their Ring Plus software. Everything else is big in this build. We might as well use a big old GPU. So we're using the MSI Gaming Trio, the Gaming X Trio 3080 from MSI. This should run Minecraft without. This will definitely run Minecraft without any issue whatsoever. So I think we're going to be good. Let's pull out our motherboard. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. So up here on the top left, we have a single 8-pin EPS power connector. We have a fan header over here. We've got our CPU fan header right here. And we've got the AIO or CPU optional. This is our AM4 socket right here. This is our RAM right here. Top right up here, we've got RGB headers. We've got a 3-pin and a 4-pin. So we've got 2 options there. This is your ATX power. This powers like all the stuff on your motherboard. And we've got 2 SATA. This is your front panel connectors. This is USB 3.2. We've got 2 USB 2. This is for TPM, another fan header. We've got 2 more RGB, and then of course right here is HD audio. Right here we've got a 1x16 and 2x8 PCIe slots, and then a single by 1. And then we've got 1 covered M.2 drive, and then you've got a second one right here. That is our motherboard. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna install our CPU. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take this little thing right here, and you're just gonna put it to 90 degrees, and you're gonna grab it on the side. And then what you wanna do is you don't wanna do things like touching the pins. You wanna stay away from the pins. You don't wanna touch the tops of the IHS. There's a little arrow here. You can see the little arrow there, and you can just drop it in like this and go from there. So, and you're in like Flynn. Okay, so let's get our RAM out. What you want to do is you just want to line up that little slot like this. Oh, these are so sharp. RAM is installed. Now let's just install our single. We're going to install our single M.2. Where is my knife? Gosh, open. Almost every stream I drink a bottle of ice. Okay, so we're gonna do this 1 terabyte. There's a little slot here in the PCB. If you wanna rub them together in that little slot, sometimes you can impregnate your M.2 and make baby M.2s. Just gonna get all our screws.
Screw you!
So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna find our little connections here. Screw this down. Those are not the right ones. There we go. Okay, cool. Now we go. Okay, the next part is going to be doing our AIO. So here's our bracket right there. We're gonna go ahead and install the pump brackets. Okay. Oopsie. These are long, really long. Ah, man, I love ice. Woo, so good, ice. Come on, ice. Okay. Woo, now we got it all mounted. It is a big case. AIO's mounted. Urgh. So many freaking cables. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna install 3 fans. Here's our control box. Wait a minute. Oh, I put that not even in the right hole. Good job on that one, everybody. Son of a biscuit eater. Oh, son of a biscuit eater. Okay. Well, okay. 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 Okay, next one. Whoa. Son of a biscuit eater. Okay, now it's all in. So we got that done. We're gonna get our fans in here. So now we put this in. Now we got one more, far right. Then we'll have our motherboard in. This case is gonna be the death of me. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so now that's all mounted. What a pain in the butt. Now we just gotta figure out how to run all our cabling. So we have all this cabling, it's gotta go, but it's gotta go through like, it looks like it's gotta go almost through this little gap down here. Everything kind of in the front that we can do is kind of done. Okay, why don't we go and put the PSU in? So what we're gonna do first is, so we're gonna just hook all of our get all of our cabling done and run. Okay, so this is VGA. Put that on the bottom. Another VGA. Let's do our peripherals. These are all the SATA connections. CPU, motherboard, glass cable. Get this plugged in. Oopsie. Come here. Oh. This is our new nightmare. Next part is the GPU installation. There we go, guys. 3080 hype right there. Need some ice. The back looks really clean. Oh, so hefty. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Moment of truth. Oh, that just turned on. And there it is. Okay guys, well, I think this is where we're gonna call it for now. I'm gonna go because there's no, like, the system is, my camera is ready to be done. It is what it is. That's where we're at right now, guys. We're at the weirdness. I don't know, our camera's like done. It's like the thing's upside down. it's just like all sorts of wacky situation right now. All my cameras are overheating now, so we're shutting them all off. Okay guys, we'll see you guys later. Bye.